Hello, welcome to Quantum Online Academy. This is your Dr. Nagaraju Pendam. In this video, we are going to discuss about one more important science and technology, that is Make in India project only. It is also indigenous brain tool, indigenous brain tool technology from India. So that is CEREBO. What is CEREBO? How we have to identify the detects from the brain, how we have to do. So all these things we have to discuss in this video. CEREBO, an indigenous handheld portable diagnostic device has been launched. So what is this? This is a CEREBO. CEREBO is an indigenous handheld portable diagnostics device. So CEREBO, an indigenous handheld portable diagnostic device, has been launched. So developed by ICMR with AIIMS, AIIMS Bhopal, MDMS and NIMHANS Bangalore and Bioscan Research. So how many institutions are involved? One is ICMR Institute, another one is AIIMS Bhopal, the third one is MDMS, the fourth one is NIMHANS Bangalore, the fifth one is a Bioscan Research Center. So these 5 research centers are involved to develop this CEREBO. What it does? So to provide a low cost and rapid radiation free diagnosis for traumatic brain injuries. So which injuries? Traumatic brain injuries, TBIs, especially where CT and MRI access is limited. So wherever the CT scan, MRI access is not available, in that time you have to use this equipment. That equipment is CEREBO equipment. It is a traumatic brain injuries recognition equipment. It is the low cost and rapid and radiation free diagnosis. So uses near infrared spectroscopy. What spectroscopy they are using? Infrared, near infrared. Which infrared rays? So near IR rays spectroscopy and machine learning. It can use the machine learning also, ML. So it uses the near infrared spectroscopy and machine learning to detect the brain abnormalities within a minute. Within a minute, so we can detect the brain abnormalities. We have to identify by using the CEREBO. So that is very important equipment. So what is the features of the CEREBO? So detects intracranial bleedings, whatever the bleedings are there in the brain, and brain edema in under a minute. Brain edema, these two things, intracranial bleeding it can detect, and also brain edema also it can detect under a minute only. Safe for infants and pregnant women. So this is the safe for infant childs, and pregnant women also can use this one. So it can be used by paramedics and unskilled staff in ambulances, rural clinics, trauma centers and disaster zones. So paramedics and unskilled staff also, it can be used by paramedics and unskilled staff in ambulances, rural clinics, trauma centers and disaster zones also it can be used. Color coded results, easy to interpret. So this is the future of this CEREBO. validated through multi-center clinical trials, validated through multi-center clinical trials, approved for emergency and military use. So, validated, already validated through multi-center clinical trials they did, approved for emergency and military use purpose they are approving. Clear? So, this is very important. So, before going to the question, what is this? Once again you have to see CEREBO. CEREBO is a indigenous brain tool. Indigenous brain tool means in India by itself with our own knowledge we developed this indigenous brain tool technology, that is CEREBO technology. Once again you have to see what is the CEREBO. An indigenous handheld portable diagnostic device has been launched, developed by ICMR with AIIMS AIIMS Bhopal, MDMS, NIMHANS Bangalore and Bioscan Research Center. Total 5 institutions are involved to develop this CEREBO to provide a low cost, rapid and radiation free diagnosis for traumatic brain injuries, especially where CT scan and MRI scan access is limited. How they use, so which science is there? Near infrared spectroscopy plus machine learning to detect the brain abnormalities within a minute. Detects intracranial bleeding and brain edema in under a minute. Safe for infants and pregnant women, can be used by paramedics and unskilled staff in ambulances, rural clinics, trauma centers and disaster zones. This equipment we have to use. Color coded results it will give, easy to interpret that one. The validated through multi-center clinical trials, approved for emergency and military use. So, once you have to see how many organizations may jointly involved to develop this CEREBO. How many organizations may jointly involved to develop the CEREBO equipment? How many? So, ICMR with Bhopal, this one is correct. NIMHAN Bangalore correct. Bioscan also correct. But how many it is coming? 1, 2, 3, 4 only is coming. Total 5 are there. ICMR with AIIMS Bhopal, MDMS. The fourth one is NIMHANS Bangalore, and the fifth one is Bioscan. Which answer is correct? Option B is correct. ICMR with AIIMS Bhopal, NIMHANS Bangalore and MDS wrong, only 4 is there. So, here you have to take this one also wrong. Your option B is correct. Total 5 institutions are jointly involved to develop this brain tool, that is that tool is CEREBO tool. It's a great advancement in India. In the rural sector also we have to identify the brain. So, what it is? So, intracranial bleedings and brain edema. So, intracranial bleedings and brain edema we have to detect by using this device. This is CEREBO device, right. So, each and every day we have to give the information about one science and technology update for you. So, please utilize this chance. We are preparing the competitive examination. Once you go through this video and get the success in your competitive examination. Thank you so much. Please share and subscribe and like our YouTube channel. Like these videos we will upload in our YouTube channel. Listen and enjoy and get the knowledge in science and technology. Thank you so much.